Alright, I had to take a little bit of a break and clear my mind and do a few things, but I got my brand new front suspension out of the basement. Passenger side, that's my driver's side. I have an inner, I got a stabilizer, inner, and outers. And I'm gonna go ahead and tear these open for you real quick. Alright, here we are. Now this is the driver's side. Now what I'm gonna do is take some zip ties and actually pull my hub and rotor out of the way so I can go ahead and cut those off and make it a lot easier, because I tried putting one of these in there and let's just say it's so rusted up that, yeah. I got my zip ties. Alright guys, I love zip ties. I fixed that Prius with bumper stitching. Go check that bumper stitching out. Show you guys what I do. Hopefully it worked for me. There we go. It worked for me. There's a little hole thingy right there. And what I like to do, zip tie the rotor over there, out of my way. That way, when I do cut it off, this doesn't fall towards me. I got my cutoff wheel, and just in case I get a replacement. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it behind it. Okay, that didn't take that off completely, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and notch it like I did with the outer tie rod. See, there we go. So, look how easy that pops out. Let's see if I can find the other side. This is the other side. And that was in there like that. So that's how much I left on the other side when I cut it off. Now I gotta go ahead and cut this one off. Go ahead and attempt it this way. That's the passenger side, and that's the driver's side, and those are the leftovers. Nut and bolt pieces of it. Now I gotta go ahead and put one of these in both sides. Make sure you have a 5mm Allen wrench socket. I like to use that with, it seems to me, like a 16mm wrench. And what I'm gonna do, take this nut off, use some old scrubs that were laying around that were dirty as hell. Go ahead and put that top one in, put the nut on, and then we're just gonna go ahead and do the other one real quick. We gotta go ahead and cut that actually, so go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna have to put my gloves on real quick. Here we go. And go ahead and lift this up. Alright, it's in there. Put the nut on. Alright, take your 16mm wrench and tighten them, snug them up. Once you see the inner Allen wrench bolt move, that's when you're going to need to use a ratchet So that's basically how you're gonna hook it up with a ratchet, and use another wrench and use that as your tightener. And that's basically what you're gonna do. Make sure it's nice and snug. So that's my next step, are these things. So just make sure you don't forget these little colorful things. And basically they go like that, and then your inner goes like that. But obviously I'm not gonna do it right now because I gotta get a boot. So I'm gonna go downstairs real quick and see if I got a boot, then we'll get back into it. Let's see. I don't think I do. That's stinky. Here's what it is. I guess I gotta reuse it. I guess I'll swap that one to the passenger side because it's a lot easier for me to access. And if I do get a replacement at the junkyard, I can go ahead and replace this quicker. Alright, I got one boot on, which is the driver's side, and I already have on this driver's side one is so loose compared to the passenger side, and I'm so upset about that. So I'm gonna contact AMAutoParts.com and have them send me out a new one. And it sucks because I'm gonna get a wheel alignment, then I'm gonna have to probably pay again. But this is the passenger side. You can see how tight that thing is. Crazy, right? I'm upset, but that's tight, and I have the boot somewhere around here, right there. And this is the passenger side now because, like I said earlier, I want to be able to access this one a lot easier because back here you can get to it a lot easier. So let me go ahead and assemble this side, and then I'm gonna put the outer tie rods, which are right over there, on and try to align it as much as possible myself. And here they are. So pretty much this will go, I hate how loose that is, like this. But first you gotta put your nut. Might as well do it since I'm on camera, I'm showing you guys, right? Almost like step by step, but nothing like my timing chain video. I love that video. Came out a lot better than I thought it was going to. So I'm gonna put that like halfway and then do the same thing here to the other side. The outer tie rods on both sides are now in the hub, and I guess you could say, like, you know, they're straight as possible, trying to get them like this, but you know how alignments go. You can't get them on point when you're trying to do them yourself. But I tried getting that one pretty much, I don't know, I got it in there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten these and tighten these, put the cotter pin in, and those are already tight top and bottom. Then I'm gonna have to get into installing the lower control arms before I lose light because I am running out of light. Alright, I will admit, you guys, putting the lower control arm in and aligning the bolt in the rear and the front is a little bit of a pain in the ass, I will admit. So I might be in and out of the camera trying to wrestle with this. Alright, so let's just get to this real quick. This is the passenger side, and what you do first is insert this one, try to align that, try to put the bolt in and the nut, and then try to smash that in. And that's like the biggest pain, trying to get that aligned. But what I use is a flathead or whatnot, something that can go through both holes here and align and go right into that hole, so I can put the bolt in a little bit easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that and see if I can put this here. Let's see. Alright, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have to use a hammer, and I'm gonna have to shut this off for a second because I don't want to ruin it. But I need a hammer. Alright, unfortunately I didn't get me smashing my nose with the breaker bar, but I did clean up and I stopped bleeding. And my nose hurts a little bit, but I'm probably gonna ice it after I finish putting the wheels back on. Because
that's when you fucking rush and shit happens. Yep.
Because I finished putting everything back in there, and I tried to do the wheel alignment as well as I possibly could. Let's go ahead and see. Put that directly in the middle. I try to keep it lined when I take it all apart. I try to keep the wheel lined as much as possible, so let's go ahead and just, looks alright, but obviously I gotta get an alignment, but I'm still gonna take it for a ride in a little while. Yeah, they look straight. Everything looks perfect, nice and tight. I need that splash shield so bad, but still got her up off the ground. I just gotta go ahead and take that jack right there and put her on the ground after I put the wheels on. So the wheels are over here. I gotta do a front rotation. That's the driver's side, but I'm gonna make that the passenger side now, and then that'll be the driver's side. So I'm gonna get to that. Alright, Lexi and I are on our way to Billerica Town Fair Tire because everywhere else is booked up, and I got a 12 o'clock appointment for Tuesday, and that's what I'm doing right now. On my way right now. Right, Lexi? Yeah, girl. Woo! Alright, so we are at Town Fair Tire right now in Billerica. And my buddy Dan still works here, but he doesn't seem like he's in a good mood today. It seems like he's really busy, but we're gonna get to it. Let's see if he knows how to do it. Oh, he put it in reverse. No doubt. Let's see what it looks like driving away. My first time ever watching it drive away. Just don't stall it. Don't stall it. Not bad, not bad. She looks so clean. I love my Caliber. And my Neon. So now I just wait, and hopefully when I get back in my Caliber and drive it away, it has a nice smooth like feel, hopefully.